For this question, it will be personal. It might seem uncomfortable, but to celebrate Ruracio the other day, Tony.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, it was a nice, well put event. Na mazaizo ni vitu by this napenga wase pressure a lot of times. Nyimuli pull off vizuri sana. Date for quite a long time, which mina find ikiwa incredible because keep your longevity na consistency is not something easy. Wongesema secret siri ni gani?
Sorry, I didn't think it was a TMI podcast.
Me anyway. Actually kwa team yetu, back to our team. I'm not the only one nimefanya Ruracio.
Yeah.
Kuna JP pia.
Oh yeah, JP alifanya pia for sure.
But that JP ni mse like way back kwa the time chase. Na pia ni mse B. But anyway. So to your question, yeah, if I may relate it with the team,
yeah,
reason why nimesema JP ni yeye pia ni msawa team na pia alifanya Ruracio. Pia mimi nilifanya. So unajua ni kwa tu na mse a life partner.
Yeah. How would you describe qualities zenye? No. How would you describe zile qualities zenye, for example, jama mwenye haja identify life partner? Alfa angalia nini kwa madem? A lot of times also angalia the wrong things. Na pia Omar unaweza changia pia hiyo. Qualities gani ni important kwako kwa dem?
You know, like kila mtu na life yake, so
no for sure, but sana kuuliza wewe. Wacha kukalia fence na kuuliza wewe kama Tony. Qualities gani unaangalia kwa dem unasema okay, these are good qualities for life partner? Wewe as a person.
If I may ask you, define quality.
Quality means characteristics. Like for example, someone who's hardworking. For someone who I want to employ. So hizo ndo characteristics na kuuliza. How do you where
umesema hardworking nini nyingine?
Wacha kuwafaa. Unajaribu kuchorea swali, acha ujinga.
Like ulisema. Wacha points ni zile. Hardworking.
Wewe kwenda.
Humble. Fearful. Nini nyingine?
No.
Fearful of what?
On a serious note though.
On
a serious note because kuna mtu maybe kwa team ama kwa mwenye atakuwa na watch ama nasikia. Like angependa kujua what, because kuna a lot of times whereby kama majamaa you either una choose dem mwenye anakufurahisha physically but is not good for you long term. Na kuna wale ndio maybe they are not a baddie ama whatever you might describe, but they are fantastic long term. So don't wauliza nyu wawili because even Omar is also dating, yeah. So I'd like to know for you guys, what are the most important qualities in a chick? Now, I'm not saying the ones you're dating, I'm not saying you describe them. I'm just saying what you look for. Don't nasema okay, this is worth committing to.
I can go. I feel like it's all about friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most solid point. Because if you're not friends, then
what are you doing?
I don't feel like you can work out.
Yeah.
Well, someone might say if for example the mechi ni fiti sana.
Sidhani ita last. Itafika 2 point. Because I feel like for in terms of relationship, it's someone you want to spend time with all the time, and hata ukawa useme mechi or anything, because there's no way there's no way you guys can have sex like every day.
Rabbits.
I make sense.
Amani juu.
Ndio hapa kuna Santiago.
Okay, so friendships or friendship, yeah, the way you relate to each other, your chemistry with each other, that's one. and a second quality yenye mge consider the both of you to be an important quality in terms of unaangalia okay how this one qualifies as someone as a long-term partner I can commit to this chick.
I feel like also him to anakupush
mtu mwenye anakuinspire like anakuambia like cheki anakupush yani
push to be your best.
You are a better person because of that girl.
I feel like also najua pia kuna way unaweza najua si tunaongelea from our perspective but pia tunafaa kuconsider also the girl's perspective.
Okay.
Najua pia yeye akikupush na wewe ukose kumpush I make sense. I feel like pia wewe unafaa kuwa na hiyo ability ya kummotivate
urgency
na pia kumsaidia
unamfika
vile tu nika ball mazi
Tony kuwa serious kuwa serious na swali
cast ya bola
lazima tu relate kila kitu
na
na
ball.
ball.
That's true. I mean,
But I feel like let me just say most podcast zinaongelea especially for relationships zinaongelea from one standpoint waangaliangi the other like gender.
so they challenge you as you challenge them as well, or you improve
it
them.
has to be
both,
like
two way.
new wote lazima
traffic at the end of the day.
Oh, that's nice.
Somebody who you can build you can do life with.
You can do life with. That's a hard thing to. Sorry, that's a hard thing to like identify, because for a lot of guys, kuna wale they make decisions with the small head as opposed to making. Now we all go through that process as guys. When you're younger, of course, ama when you say unaingia scene, you make a lot of decisions with your small head, but once you start to see things with a much broader vision. Now you start to make decisions with your bigger head, and you're able to discern things better.
My mantra is everything happens for a reason. So like in life, hata ukifanya kitu, can't blame it on something. Like in the end, utaona the reason why it has happened. So, and this is life. Nobody's a teacher of life. My mantra is things happen for a reason. So kani life yako ilifanyika hivyo, you never know the future, the outcome. Just continue pushing. It's not the end of the world.
Also
kuna kitu poa inakufanya it's in store for you.
niko na kitu ya kusema also don't be afraid of being young. Kuwa young, explore, because mazi like eventually when you grow up or you grow older kuna vitu zingine hawezi do. So if you're young, just be young, enjoy being
take
young.
risks.
Eventually mazi, of course life will catch up with you. You'll have to be an adult now and stop doing the things you did.
All right.
Or even the adult can even when you being young, I don't know whether the criteria for being young and stopping to be young, like
I think age
whatever you do, it will still define you. Like kuna kitu like itakufanya tu, it will morph into you. So don't be afraid of life, in short.
Mimi ningesema in terms of one, age is what you define it to be, how you behave. If you can be 21 years but like you're so old in your life, and someone can be like 70 but they're so natushaiona wazae kabisa, but kwa spirit yao they're extremely young, ni wachangamfu, and unaweza ona mazeo ni msenye they are living life to the fullest. All right, so tukikaribia conclude, by the way, for your own personal journeys before to get into the team journey, I'd love to hear from you guys. Let's say direction mnataka kuchukua ni gani? Kevo alituambia he wants to be a politician. So for you guys, in like the next couple of years coming, where do you see your career, or where do you want your career to be at? Or where do you see yourself in your passion, your hobby? Tuanze na Tony.
You know what?
Like just
How
in your,
many years?
it can be 2 years.
Kuna 5
Like
year
you
plan,
basically
10 year plan, 20 year plan.
basically your aspirations. Unataka kufanya nini? Like in future, what plans do you have? What goals do you have?
I'd say like inspiration ya kila mtu ni kutoka tu kwa rat race and just being comfortable with life.
Getting out the block.
Yeah. So like you have enough income at your disposal, but you need and
So
how will you reach there?
Yes, out is all. I wanna be rich.
Yeah. Traffic aje hapo. So ni like through whatever you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be with a purpose, with a vision.
So being financially steady and
Yeah.
stable.
Yeah. So ile tu busy like kesho unaweza kumelala hivi unaamka una idea, you put it into practice. Of course utafanya hizo viability, feasibility, but once you start, even tulianza mimi na Edu na hii farm yetu, still that it's infancy. Bado tuko na VMA, vision, mission, ambition.
Nashanga vimea.
Hata mimi nimeshanga VMA nini?
Na tuko na ma goals zetu in terms of professional work, in terms of my business. Pia tuko na hizo ma goals. Yeah, but let me just take you to the end. What I've just said. I need to kuwa tu stable. I won't delve into much ati ndafanya hivi na hivi. Me, I prefer working inside.
You like being private?
Not private, but
Silent.
yeah, wacha uone tu. Practicality.
No, Sindu, that's being private. That's what being private means.
You know,
But
being
yani
private
you-
ni kaule beshte yako. That Jew, Kipro. Watu like, poof. Yeah.
Okay, safi, sawa. So for you, the next couple of is being financially stable. Omar,
Just being comfortable.
being comfortable
Yeah.
For me,
in your graphic journey.
there's
Are you going to hold your own special?
there's a lot that's in the works. Hopefully, what will transpire will define the rest of my few years or 10, like let's say few years. In term,
uko na short term na long term goals.
of course you have to. Hata kuna goals, labda hata the next 3 hours niko na goals, but lazima work hivyo.
So,
Because I feel like if you work with short-term goals, it's easy for you. The rewards will make you create more like short-term goals, and eventually, as you achieve those goals, it motivates you to create even more like ambitions and stuff like that. But as far as my personal brand and Mwazame is concerned, there's a lot in terms of, let's say, opening my own farm, design farm, having employees, interns, because ideally it's all about teaching the next generation, because I don't want to die with this knowledge that I have.
Amen.
Hata kani kidogo.
Amen.
I want to
Utachikata masikio Kavan Goga.
Hapana. Nataka tu like nataka create other small Mwazames, not in terms of kids, sorry, in terms of art.
So you don't want to have kids, in short.
Relax, I didn't say that. That's a very short-term goal. But anyway, for kids, let's not talk about
Kuna
that.
huyu artist nilikuwa nasoma story yake, alipitia a lot of careers before I find path yake, and he's a very famous artist from 19th, 18th. Is it Van Gogh ama nani?
Yeah, Van Gogh.
Alikuwa alijaribu kuwa pastor ikakataa, alijaribu kuwa librarian ikakataa. Then alianza art at a very late stage in their career.
Actually, yes, he did. And for Van Gogh, his
Was Dutch.
story, yeah, I think he's Dutch. But his story is very sad because he eventually died alone because of depression and stuff like that. I don't think he was that old. if I'm not wrong, he died when he was, I think, 30 or 27. I'm not sure. And yeah, I don't wanna, because I think I'm past 27, so at least that's good. But I don't want to go down that path. I feel like I want to be in to help the other generation, to inspire people, to create a new, fresh, and let's say Kenyan inspired digital art scene in Nairobi or in Kenya at large. Because also I feel like in terms of digital art and like kawaida art and paintings, I feel like it's more generic. And I feel like if you see a certain type of art, you'll relate it to, because kuna kwangana hizo art ziko na Masai, umeona tu Masai kila time uko like
Masai na matikili manjano
mazi hapo nyuma, ama Masai ameshikilia spear, ama Masai amebeba mtoi. Yeah, so I feel like I want to make people realize that that's not the only art that can be produced. You can do anything, you can do more. And I feel like doing that and relating it to the design bit, because I love design and I do even more than design. I do also, I want to do architecture eventually and do
Architectures are buildings.
Yeah, because I've developed also a ventilation using Morse code. That Morse code, you can.
World War II. Morse code ilikuwa World War II.
Hey, Morse code ni ile code ya kita.
So I use the letters the way they are typed in Morse code. The dots are form ventilations for houses. You can ventilate your house using that code in terms of, yeah, I can't really explain it without using photos, but eventually I'll link it.
Leonardo da Vinci use a whole package, alikuwa 3-in-1.
Yeah.
Ni artist, ni inventor, ni sijui nini. Maybe he may anza kuwa like a source of inspiration.
Especially this year, it's all about exploring all those mediums. Because I feel like now I have an idea of what to do exactly in terms of architecture, in terms of furniture design, because I also designed my own brand of
I'm not stopping you. Iko flaccid.
Yeah, I also designed at the start of this year I designed my own brand of camp chairs, of which they've sold out. I sold like ideally 15 pieces and they all sold out.
Hey, rich man.
It's not even about being rich.
Wealthy guy.
Camp chairs.
Camp chairs.
Yeah.
Zile za camp chairs ni nini for those who don't understand?
Oh, ni zile too if you have a balcony or
za kuchill.
An outdoor garden. I made those stuff, like the chairs. You can see it. And it has my own fabric, which I designed. And I designed the chair also. I got workman. Umse alinifanyia hiyo kazi.
How much are you selling it for?
How much did I sell it for?
Yeah.
Because saizi zimeisha. Unless mse anataka kubuy, tunazoongea kando. I sold them for 8,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you sold 15 pieces. Ngoja.
Usifanye hiyo hesabu.
I want to know how much you made. This guy's making good money. 15
pesa imeisha.
Okay, sir. That's nice.
Na wewe hata hujatuambia.
Bana, wacha tukuinterview.
No,
what do you do for work?
No, what's your vision?
Sasa ni swali gani tunaanza nayo? Una build up ndo unapata kwa visual.
Oh, sorry. Lazima kuna foreplay.
So wacha vile anze. So what do you do for work? Ndeko. I was in Ndeko too.
Tell us about yourself.
By the Anza, tell us about yourself.
For me, I'd classify myself as an entertainer. in terms of there's a lot of general things I do, but what I studied for is communication, entertainment, film, radio broadcasting. So that's my media. That's the field that I studied in, but it's a very broad field, and I'm blessed to be able to be in a field that is so broad and so wide. So that's there's no specific definition because there's a number of things I want to do. Sasa inategemea tu na timeline.
What do you want? A number of things.
For me, 3 things I want to dominate in my life is radio, film, and TV. Those 3 aspects is the areas I want to make sure that before I leave this earth, I have put my mark on those 3 areas.
Now ni radio. TV used to do like unafanya interviews Hebrew.
Yeah, I used to be in Hebrew. And I'll be honest with you, the payment was not that good. I don't care whether people listen to it or we're being paid crap. But I do understand, Pia, we were naive.
No, you're starting out.
We are starting out. Now, a lot of times when you're starting out, you fall into that hole of, exposure. And, with media, there's a lot of competition because you don't have to have studied, for example, to be a presenter. You could have the skills, but umesomea a lot of different things. Esther Arunga was a lawyer, and she was a TV anchor, news anchor. There's a lot of other presenters who have not studied media or communication, but they do.
Aziad
Okay. Aziad, I mean, she had a video that went viral, and more blessings to her.
But I think she studied media and stuff.
Yeah, I think she studied. Yeah, I think she studied.
Exactly, I'm studying.
Yeah. No, I thought you were going. But even if the thing with media is, it's not more about what you studied. Now, it's the same thing on our life. It's not necessarily what you study. It's about, for example, results happening.
Personality.
For example, Aziad had that video that went viral.
Why are you referencing that video? I feel like she's also, because she's on radio, and I feel like she has a good voice, and she's actually a really good presenter.
No, what I'm saying, don't konamalizio thought yote. I'm not saying that is all she is. And I love her presentation, like I love her radio and whatever. What I'm saying is sometimes in Vitukama media also, like things like that can really,
give you an extra push.
An extra push can project you onto, which is fantastic, yeah? And don't asema, like for example, you don't, kuna ule dem alikuwa na videos, alikuwa na jifilm akikula. And she got a wonderful opportunity at Energy Radio. Boina. So no nasema like
Tenisoro atambua.
Yeah, so no nasema like with media sahi. So with media sahi, like there's a lot. It's different from how it used to be. It's not about papers, and rightly so. It's about results. So that's who I am, and that's what I do.
Also, yeah. I have another question. In terms of film, do you want to be an actor or a producer or a director?
Theater. I used to do theater, sindio?
Spoken word?
No. Theater, like alikuwa na act. Do you still do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. God damn it, this thing has been turned around. But yeah, I love theater, and I've not done it in a while.
When was your first play?
My first play was back in high school. Who
directed?
Utengano.
Who directed that play?
The fun, and I wish we would have continued that group. And we tried to, but people have gone in their different directions in life, and that's okay.
I'm just asking, who directed that play?
No. The one who directed is actually, we had no director. It's just, for example, vile za shikana hivi watatu tuseme ni aje. Twende pale mazetu organize kitu. Wewe uko fiti uki-impersonate mse. Wewe uko fiti uki-impersonate voice. Mimi niko fiti niki-impersonate voice. Aya, wacha mimi niingie hapa nijifanye nikaa mimi nimetoka area fulani. Ama mimi nimetoka kulewa. Alafu naanza kuzushia wewe ulinichomea pesa. Naanza kuongea kwa hii accent. Wewe unasema but na inakuwa whole play. So it's not directed by anyone.
Okay,
But
who wrote the screenplay?
no one wrote it.
I feel like Tony wants credits. Just give him the credits.
See, hey, but mina kumbuka ilikuwa tu a lot of improvisations and a lot of just freestyling, which ilikuwa fiti. Okay, sawa.
In-
Sawa.